Hello everyone and welcome to Katy, Texas. It is January 30th at 2:07 p.m. currently, a perfect 70 degrees Fahrenheit. Very comfortable out here. Slight breeze. Of course sunny, as you can see. There's the sun. Sun is way out there. There it is. You could look at it in the camera, but I wouldn't look at it in plain eye. And there is my shadow waving hello to you. Wave hello to my shadow. Yeah, beautiful day as I walk around this lake and show you, hopefully, it's relaxing and nice to you to see. There's a little doggy. I thought it was gonna bark, but it didn't. Some birds flying around. Nice lake, right? It's not that big, but to me it looks nice as you take a walk. Hopefully you enjoy this. Give that thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed, especially if you enjoy walks and food and things like that. And sceneries. That's a nice sound, right? From the fountain. And make sure to make a comment so that I know you watch, please. That way, hopefully I can get back to you. Of course, it gets difficult to get back to everyone all the time, but hopefully I'll get back to most of you at least some of the time. And that's all you can hope for on YouTube, right? Because it's too many people to be subscribed to and following and watching their videos and stuff. So, and it's very time consuming, obviously. But yeah, I don't know if you could hear the breeze a little bit, because it is breezy, windy. And January 30th, once again, currently 2:10 p.m. No snow here. Unlike the Northeast right now that got slammed with a nor'easter, as they call it, I guess. A big blizzard snowstorm. A lot of houses along here. Their backyards facing this lake, which is pretty nice. But usually the homes that are around the lake, even if it's man-made lake, is still more expensive than homes that are not directly by a lake. That's just how it is. Around here anyway. And none of these homes are very old here. Probably less than 5 years old, the oldest one. If I had to guess. Because this whole community is fairly new. Ah, look at that. There's another lake. Who would have been bigger than the one I just walked at right now. Should we go across? Cross that street, whatever street that is. Go to that lake. I think we will. It's a nice lake. You know, I was looking for a name for this lake I was walking at, but it doesn't really have a name by itself. This technically could be the city of Fulshear. Fulshear. But Fulshear is very close to Katy and some parts of it border each other, so I don't exactly know what parts are Fulshear unless they put a sign, you know, entering the city of Katy or entering the city of Fulshear. But Fulshear is not as populated, obviously, as Katy. Katy is a much larger city. But nevertheless, it's very nice to see all these homes. There's a couple of fountains in the distance there. being said, it's so nice, and it's a Sunday at 2:12 p.m. I'm surprised there's no more people walking around the lake right now. You know, because it's not a weekday. It's not like most people aren't at work, and it's so nice out here. You would think more people would come outside and walk around, but that's not the case apparently. At least not around these lakes. That was just one individual I seen the whole time I've been walking, and one dog in the backyard. Looks like there's another dog in the backyard coming up, if we walk that far. If we make it that far, I should say. I'm attempting to walk that far. There's my shadow still. Say hello in case you didn't do it earlier. That's one more opportunity for you. Yeah, so we really might be in Fulshear or Katy. I'm not really sure. I'm not absolutely positive. Let's put it that way. But like I said, they're very close to each other and they border each other. So, and then Richmond, Texas is also not too far from this area. So you got Katy, Fulshear, Richmond. They're kind of all close to each other. Look at that dog, the backyard right there. Nice dog, right? I think it's the same kind of dog as that Max Tuning has, who's a YouTuber too. Hey doggy, hey doggy. They're usually not very vicious or anything like that. They're just big, but they're nice dogs. Yeah, so it's another fountain. You could hear probably a little bit the sound of it from the distance. And those look like some apartments there. Those out there, which are not very old. I know for a fact those are less than 2 years old actually. Yeah, I remember what they, and they're located right on FM 1463. And right across it, I believe it's Cinco Ranch, if I'm not mistaken. Or parts of, like newer parts of Cinco Ranch in Katy, Texas. Huh, look at that. That's nice in their backyard. Something you could jump up and down on. And look, they're still got dirt and soil and everything else out here. I guess they're doing some more construction. I'm sure they'll build another lake out there. See, these lakes function as multiple, not just for looking nice, but also when it rains really hard, the water will go into these lakes and fill this up instead of build up under people's homes and stuff like that. So it's a kind of like a runoff. So not only looks nice, but it has like another function too, like I said. Whew, this walk is further than I thought, actually already. We're going on past 9 minutes already. Let's see how much longer I will do this. But it is a nice walk. The wind is picking up a little bit more on this side. See the apartments, fairly new. We have people that live in those obviously already. But population of Texas is going up. I think one of the fastest growing states, if not the fastest. One of the fastest, if not the fastest currently in 2022. And I know it was in 2021 for sure. Yeah, a lot of people tend to be moving from like New Jersey, New York, even Chicago and California mostly, more than any other places, but they are moving from other states too. So these newer areas are being bought out mostly by people that are moving from out of state here to become eventually Texans, as we call. We call people that live in Texas. You become a Texan. Yeah, this is a real long walk here. Yeah. But it's such a nice day. I only have a t-shirt on. I got a t-shirt on. And I feel comfortable with sweatpants just walking around. Even though you could see it's slightly breezy. Of course on video the wind always looks lesser than it actually is in person. You see how the tree, the top is moving, the branches? Huh, there's some ducks sitting there. Let's see if I could make them out. Where's my finger? Right there. See those ducks? They're sitting there quietly, minding their own business. Yeah, so tomorrow now it's supposed to be raining really hard, and supposed to get quite a bit of rain tomorrow in the Houston metro area. Houston along with Katy and all that. Because Katy, Texas and Fulshear, if that's where we are, we're just west of Houston, Texas. And of course, you know, Houston is the 4th largest city in the United States. There's a dog barking finally. What you want? What you want? Woof, woof, back at you. Let's see if I could zoom into the dog. Looks like a dog playground there. Huh, interesting. There's a fire station there. A building with a flag. Let me see if I can zoom in. See the US flag? Right. That's a fire station. I think I had my finger in front of the camera. I apologize about that. As we continue taking a walk. Ah, look at this. A single flower has grown out. Or is that a dandelion? I don't know if that's what they call them, but it's definitely some sort of weed that had a flower out of it. But it's still a flower, right? And them weeds have flowers sometimes. So it look nice. But in different seasons, there's different kind of weeds that grow out, like have purple and pink color flowers that come out of them. Those are fairly nice too. Like there's somebody there walking, a couple of dogs. But you would think a lot more people would be out here walking than just like few people. Here's one of those pet waste stations. Pet waste spreads disease and pollutes waterways. Thank you for picking up after your pet. Duty calls. Keeping communities clean. And there's their phone number, 1-800-DUTY-CALLS. And their website. That's interesting, right? And then they got these pet waste bags. And you lift that and throw it in there. Although I wouldn't want to touch it without any gloves right now, for obvious reasons. But you keep going. The lake is still there. Houses around the lake's still there. And I'm still moving. And I'm pretty sure in this lake, even though it's man-made, there's some fish in there regardless. I know there's alligators and stuff around lakes in Katy and Fulshear and all Richmond and areas like this. There is our duck friends right there. Should we go close to the ducks, see if they come close to me or swim away or what they do? Looks like they're gonna swim away. Yeah, I don't think they appreciated me doing that. Let's zoom in. Where are you going? What if I had bread to give you? See? You didn't think of that, did you? Well, I don't think you're supposed to feed ducks or any animals out here. I think it's against the community rules. So that's why a lot of people won't do it. But otherwise, obviously, it's always fun to feed animals and stuff. There's the fountain, one of them, in this large lake. And another one, that side. A lot of houses. Wow, looks like they need to really mow their lawn right here. Look how long their grass is, their property. Is it an abandoned house or what? It's too nice of an area to be abandoned already like that. I said abandoned already. Shouldn't be abandoned at all, actually, any of these homes. But anyway, I hope you're enjoying this walk. Once again, thumbs up if you haven't given the thumbs up. Make sure to comment and subscribe if you have not subscribed. It's always good to subscribe. Like me, even as making videos and content myself, I do subscribe to others that I watch, especially if I enjoy what they're showing, even more so. But sometimes I'll just do it just to support somebody because, you know, it's good to do, especially to get them going so that they don't stop making more content. If for no other reason, for that reason alone, I'll support them for that reason. But of course, like I mentioned earlier, you can't get to everyone all the time. So hopefully you can get to most people some of the time. Because as you know, it's very time consuming. But a lot of people like different stuff. They like different walks. Some people like lake walks, walking around the lake like this. Crafts, comedy, drama, all kinds of different stuff. Food, mukbangs, stuff like that. Vlogs. It's a lot windier now, so I'm sure you could hear the wind sound. And being that I'm on a phone device, iPhone to be more specific, I can't control the sound too much. If I block the microphone, then you won't hear me as good. dog keeps turning around looking at me. How you doing? At least he wasn't barking at me, right? And the guy was nice enough to move to the side so I could walk by. Because you know you don't want to walk past someone with a couple of dogs in case they want to jump on you or something like that. And you know, of course, you don't know if a dog is friendly or not if you don't know the person or the dog. So you don't necessarily want to get close to an animal if you don't know if they're friendly or not. Especially dogs, big dogs like that. Yep, even more houses. And all these houses, I'm pretty sure, are bought out. But there could be some of them that are for sale. So if you want a house, you can always try to look it up. Fulshear or Katy, Texas. If you like this kind of setting and get a house near a lake or something. Like I said, even though it's man-made, it still looks nice. At least to me it does. I'm not sure, but I'm sure if you've been watching the video this long, you enjoy this kind of content. That's why you're doing it. But somebody's saying something out there. It was them. There's a lot of Asian communities living out here, like people from India and Vietnam and Asia generally, like Oriental. Amongst others, you know, but, and you have some, of course, people of African descent or from Africa, like moved here not too long ago, actually from Africa. Different countries there, living out here also. Okay, well, this video is already over 23 minutes. I'm gonna get going. Thank you everyone for watching. Hope you enjoyed this. Once again, if you haven't given a thumbs up, please take a moment to do that. Make a comment, even if it's a short comment, so I know you watched. And subscribe if you haven't already. And I appreciate it. I try to, get back to everyone and subscribe back to you. Especially if I enjoy your content too. Appreciate you, and see you hopefully either in your video or my video next. Bye-bye now.